Let's see if a brief break has let us kind of process this fight a little bit. And I'm also gonna... Hang on, I'm gonna move just the camera just a little bit. There we go, now I'm in the middle. Okay. So I'm wondering if... Do I not have any bombs? Fuck.
Damn it.
Fuck! Maybe I'll bump the difficulty down one. Okay, so I think I can only get 2 in before he tries to get away. Doing more than that is just wasting my endurance.
How many more can there be?
I do it? Oh my god, I did it! Yay! Save. Comet, that's not a toy. Comet's trying to play with my my sun catcher again. Comet! Hey, no, not a toy. You have a million toys. Why do you need to play with shit that you don't need to play with? Stop. No. He's like, but it's shiny. There we go. Hey! Comet, no. There's a door there. He's like the cutest cat ever, but like, well, one of the cutest cats ever. But, oh my god. Okay, so I think that we're finished that now. Oh, he is such a baby, though. No, he is such a baby.
We've broken through in the right spot. We've recruited someone well suited to the task.
One reason that sometimes it takes me a while to come back is because whenever I get up, he just starts following me and crying until I pick him up to give him hugs. And his meows even sound like he's like a baby crying. It's like he was a feral kitten. But like he kept walking into Mux's place whenever he'd go out to feed them, and so like even when he was like this big, like probably just a couple weeks old, and then his meow sounding like a baby's cry. Like, he has evolved in order to find an inside home. That's just, yeah. He has evolved in order to find an inside home. In less than like 24 hours of being inside, he was already like, you guys are my best friends. Okay, so we won't piss him off this time.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
We did this already.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Hit him.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henner's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
Yeah.
I got the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
Any other loot in here? Fuck did they go?
Ghouls.
Fuck! Okay. You're saying Nilfgaard was the Roman Empire and then you recently knew they're like the Ottoman Empire? I need to like
Are we likely
read
to
up more on the
encounter
lore and
drowners?
stuff.
Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
Okay, but we know that there's necrophages. So, before we go through this door, we're gonna drink some potions. And put some necrophage oil on our silver sword. I got her stuck. Why do the bombs keep going off of my bar? Nope. We're gonna draw our sword before we open the door. Because that just got us killed.
Ghouls.
Holy shit, this is such a tiny space to do this battle. What the fuck is going on? And you're prepared with all the potions? I mean, you would think so, but apparently not. Holy fuck! That didn't work so well either. I'm just gonna go in and start spamming Q and R. That's what I'm gonna do. There's bombs and fire everywhere.
Ghouls.
The hell? I pushed it like 4 times and it didn't do anything. Sometimes I don't get what happens here. Like, I push buttons and nothing happens. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Ghouls.
I need space to be roly-poly. And they did not give me that. Save. Oh, I just hid behind the big guys and threw fire at everybody. But I mean...
That was the easy part. It can only get more difficult ahead.
Holy fuck! Okay, we're just gonna just fire. That's what solves everything. More fire. Also, we're gonna, now that we know that there's those things, we're gonna put insectoid oil on our sword. Instead of Here we go.
That about does it.
I'm impressed.
I've kept my end of the bargain. I hope you'll keep yours.
Be sure of it.
My inventory's like full again. Did I ever equip the new sword? I did not. The fuck? I was like stuck. Ooh. It's better than what we had on. Shit, I need to drop something. Um... That's just junk, okay. Did I drop some of this stuff into the... Maybe not. So much freaking crap. There we go. So what happened with Saskia? She's being controlled by Philippa.
What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard. Graves? So maybe there is something in this forest.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
Get up there.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Der Henner dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back. Later, later and Lorn. Lisa and Lorn. Later, dear. It's reacting to my spell.
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing. What am I?
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of dear Henna. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes, like a child.
So, a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial. The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
No! Impossible! So many years of research together. Why did we ever embark on this?
I'm seen to fly, described as hard. I can be your currency and heal all wounds, but not many things can stand my test.
Time.
Time.
Correct.
I probably should have saved before we did that. Or else that could have been me.
Someone's been here recently.
I mean, they picked the easy way. They didn't have to answer any riddles.
Well, well.
Oh fuck.
Politicians here. Kill them!
They must have descended straight from their portal.
Let a Nordling.
I need silver. I can take all the books. Save.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far, we've had but riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have been gained exceptional fame. First is the Amber Chamber, which Virfuril Demaven's father took as a spoil when he defeated Medell of Temeria. Breathtaking masterpiece, a chamber's decor made entirely from amber, sadly lost in the storm of war. Second treasure belonged to the dragon Fist of Quartz Mountain, also known as the Crystal Mountain or the Mountain of the Burning Sands. A group led by Yarpen Zigrin killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires singular in hue and diamonds as large as cherries. Said gems then sent the jewelry market into disarray. Third legendary treasure of the century is shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and details of how and where it was found remain secret. One thing is certain, it includes ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. The world at large might have heard more about the discovery on this occasion, but not for the tragic accident. A veil of silence once more descended on the matter. Something about opals. Mm. Uh,
I persuaded Gaspar to pursue all this.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far, we've had but riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
where did Cynthia go? Okay, hang on. I can't see enough down here. We're gonna put a cat potion on. Oh, come here, Comet. Comet, come here. You're okay. You're okay. Wanna go over? They let Indiana Jones go. Go on. There you go. He's trying to get over me and he keeps like slipping on the keyboard or something. Oh fuck, is she on the other side? It says defeat the Redanians, but they're dead. Did it bug out on me again? Oh no, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The girl's not there, she's on the other side of the door. Cynthia's on the other side of the door. I'm assuming that's her anyways, and the door's locked. Yeah, at least that seems to fix a lot of the issues in this game. So here, we're gonna do a hard save. I don't remember. We'll try this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So how far back is the previous save? Oh, not that far back though. It's only like 2 minutes before this one.
It's going rather well so far.
Not for everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna do a hard save here. Once I get... Okay, I'm gonna do a hard save here.
Someone's been here recently.
Just so that we don't lose it. If it fucks up again.
Well, well, the competition's here. Kill them!
The sword is cool. Cool, it freezes them.
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Let a Nordling.
Another Guardian.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it just bugged out.
Lisa and Lorne, later, dear. It's reacting to my spell. I wager we have a few more of Der Henna's surprises for unwanted visitors ahead.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
So there's a skull with a dragon in time.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the Dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
A drake serpentine. That's what I'm thinking, because if they're following a dragon at night...
It should be the Dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the White Rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry, silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol.
I want to say the
brigade's
moon.
name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Because it said if she would only until to, show her face.
Someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
Because she's shining and fine if she unveils her face, which would be the moon.
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
It looked like he did a kissy face after that.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, "As above, so below." The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
A lot of this has been extremely literal, though.
Someone remind me how the line was worded?
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travelers by day.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travelers by day.
Fuck it.
An entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Here goes
See
nothing.
if we can solve this. Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
That is true. You would be following a tower. But why is the tower on fire? I mean, I could always just go stand on the tower. Fuck it.
Intruder detected.
Oops. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm gonna bet it probably was a tower.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night, they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Because the light at the top of the tower is like a lighthouse.
About the riddles being too easy.
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3.
I don't
groups
want
of
to kill the
4
guy.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above.
Plus,
the
I
tower.
want to see. I don't
You
want to
must
fight
examine
the
frescoes,
golem. I want to
seek
see if
answers there.
it's.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which
In Al...
A dragon constellation.
Dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What do you think?
To my mind,
I think...
The order, the brigade's name.
Is it all the center
It's the full moon.
options?
allow me.
Maybe it's all the center options.
What do you say?
It describes...
We must.
The verse is.
It's gotta be because she mentioned the mine entrance second, but
The verse described. I'll stand next to that fresco. Let's see if we can solve this. Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
what's funny is if the guy had stepped on the thing, he would have lived. I'm gonna try it.
We must try another combination.
Damn it.
Okay, so it's gotta be that then.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. At night, they...
It should.
I shall take that one.
Fuck it, we'll just do the way we did it the first time then.
I think
Allow me.
the mine. I'll stand.
Well, I wanted to see though because it said intruder
Take your
detected.
places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
I suppose.
Intruder detected.
I suppose. I just wanted to see if I could save the guy. I mean, that did progress the quest, so.
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those 2 amusing.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henna's surprises for unwanted visitors. A golem. So Der Henna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders
Yeah.
and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
Oh, wow.
I guess we should get along famously.
A dick.
What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Der Henna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian.
Guest temp, yeah.
Servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Powerful magic created you. Der Henna was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
I have other questions.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Powerful magic.
He
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
I have other questions. So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are
He's a great
headed?
philosopher, yeah.
Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is
Programming
born,
from the immemorial
he is
times of
obedient
Geralt.
to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Der Henna's mastery. Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The Master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Der Henna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
I have other questions. Do you remember your creator?
Of course, I was summoned into being by Master Dehenna.
No pressure,
I
you see.
abide
Yeah.
By his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Dehenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Dehenna must have been an exceptional man. Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the master, including his privacy, which he valued highly. I can tell you nothing.
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think you can make decisions.
You're wrong. I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my restrictive program. By the way, as an automaton, I am immune to all charms. Stop the intruders.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so we have to just talk inanely and not ask about anything important. There was 3 at the end, yeah. Unless it's saved right there. Nope, it's saved here.
It is no
Perfect.
cue.
I don't
Geralt,
actually.
So
My intent.
Azal,
Dehenna must.
the mark, and ye.
Powerful magic.
He is.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings.
But you can learn. They say.
In my case, it comes from the...
And do you feel a need to...
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
As a conscious being.
You are...
But you...
Oops.
In my...
And do you feel...
I feel...
I have other questions. Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called Obi...
A golem's name is...
I own nothing.
Do you remember your creator?
I abide by
Dehenna.
his word. Empires...
Dehenna must have been an exceptional man.
I guard everything that belonged to the mark.
I have other questions. So you're aware you're an automaton.
Do we really know is human life? When a human is...
And to think... Who, if anyone...
Dehenna,
Tell me more.
Is it not?
Has anyone...
I recall
When was that?
I am a machine.
You are far more self-aware than it...
The master may...
So you
Who else would?
I have other questions. Powerful magic creep.
He is.
Can we discuss...
Of course.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
I have other questions. All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adelbear. And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
Hi, Penguin. Ew.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Dehenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction, a paradox. The law of excluded middle.
Penetrated Dehenna's
I exploded his brain.
This is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Holy shit, there's a ton of money down here.
There are those notes about the city's history.
I've started reviewing the manuscripts. The city annals have survived only in part. The most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of the ruins.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
I've happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted and the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is a promising thread. The document bears a seal of one Goveth. I have never heard of this individual.
Later, Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later, dear.
No, I'm not done exploring!
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my...
Didn't he say he kind of liked them?
About to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's
The
a
Ark of
prototype
Indiana Jones.
telescope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host. And survived.
Wait.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today. But he wasn't always.
Sounded like he said mom, not ma'am.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the Hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a Witcher, whatever the way.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adelbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
I have too much shit on me. There we go.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Don't step on the keyboard.
Well,
Last thing I need is the
choose
cat to
one
end the
person you
stream.
wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
This guy should have waited until after this was over to get a ballsy attitude. Either Saskia or Triss. Who do we want to spy on? Saskia or Triss? Who do you think, Penguin? Saskia? Or Triss? Saskia? Should we contact Saskia? Or should we contact Triss? She's not helping. Although she did respond to Saskia, so. Not that you should pick it, but you're curious what's up with Dandelion. I mean, I was tempted, but I'm gonna do Saskia.
I made sure we'd have a trustworthy cook while in Lochmuin. I'll not allow anyone to slip poison into your goblet here.
I cannot sit here and eat in peace while Philippa rots in a dungeon.
That's what I was thinking, Mus.
Whereabouts and predicament. You must behave as befits a queen.
Does that rule out caring for my friends?
Philippa will manage. And even should she fail, I'm sure her final wish would be that we follow through with the plan. So eat. You must be at full strength during the summit. A very important task awaits you.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway. Diana mentioned some bacteria strains.
I'm gonna actually read all of the notes in a... once we finish actually looting everything. Need silver, for fuck's sakes. Wait, I am missing one. I finally reached the place described by Goveth. My worst suspicions have been confirmed as I found cells filled with the bones of lizard men. There are more documents too. If the figures can be trusted, a mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have decomposed instantly. I regret having learned of this dark episode in the city's history. I've become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Zerrikania once more. Is number 4 missing? Oh, no, there it is.
There are notes from a mutation procedure manual.
I've started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tomb. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those on Shade, who were not vaccinated. What will happen if someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? That's it. We're gonna save for sure. I could reload and see all the things. See, I only quick save though, so I don't know how far back I'd have to go. Return to the surface. Oops. Can I like... I don't want to go that way. What's this way? That just goes into the sewers. Where the fuck's Cynthia?
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls!
Mm.
Break your wall!
Does he have any more silver? I guess not. Oh, he does. Wait, I don't need more silver though. Didn't I find a badass silver sword? Yes, I did. Okay, so instead, let's go get the shit that we had and let's sell stuff.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Just put all of these away. But I can anyways. And then let's just go sell everything that we don't really need.
Jackass, pull yourself together.
Like, how did this compare to... Yeah, the one that I have is better than that. Okay. So let's trade. If I can get enough money for that, that would be cool. Just gonna sell all of that. I mean, I don't even know if I need that anymore. Fuck it, let's sell it. So I'm gonna bet that I just can't find her yet. So what if we go to this?
Hello. How are you?
Oh, I need to go. I freaking didn't save after.
So,
It's not the Philippa.
an exam. Good luck.
Let's. Okay, so I'm gonna buy that gargoyle book, and then I'm gonna take a quick break because we've been going for like an hour and a half. Can I even get okay? Either way, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me a minute, and we will return.